How's it? Today is Tuesday, January 16th. Doing some back squats with some overhead presses today. I think today was okay. You know, I feel like I'm getting to the point where my squats are challenging because they are hard. That sounds weird saying it like that, but when I first started back squatting on Tuesdays, they were hard because my nervous system felt like they were difficult, where I felt like I was trying really hard to push the weights, but the bar was flying. I think that that's true to some extent, but the speed on the bar is slowing down a significant amount with my heavier sets as they continue to get heavier and heavier. I've progressed by 3 kilos for quite some time now, and I'm gonna be at 140 next week, which is right around the threshold where I deem it necessary and okay, like deem it heavy enough to use a belt. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if that's going to make everything feel easy again, but I do know that right now, when I'm able to get my intra abdominal pressure, I guess my core strength, my core firing correctly from the top, all the reps become very easy. And the more and more lazy I get, the more sloppy the rep becomes, and the harder it becomes. Right. Here's my first set, 137. 137 is like 301 pounds, 302 pounds, something like that. I don't really care how much it is in pounds. But you see how I'm getting spit out the back there on the last rep on the first set? That is becoming more and more common. Even there on that first rep, it happened. But I think that I if I lower the bar on my back, I feel like that would happen a lot less. And I think that would help with my shoulder. If I lower the bar a little bit and put my hands out a little bit. You can see here actually today I put my hands in back to where I used to put them, just to see how it would feel in my shoulders. And honestly, it feels like my upper back is significantly more tight than it was when my hands were far out. But my shoulder felt like it was, I don't know, it was just crying a little. It was not feeling super great. I don't think that I went backwards as far as my shoulder pain goes and my rehab of my shoulder. But I mean, it's worth noting that that is something that I tried today. I don't know if I'm gonna do it next week. We'll see. I do think that if I rolled the bar just a little bit further down to my upper back, I feel like I would be in a better position to push with only my legs, because I would get I would be afforded the space to lean further forward with the bar still being on top of my like center of gravity. This is my last set here. I think my last set was probably my best. You see, I'm trying very hard to keep my focus on maintaining core. Like, I reset after every single rep. That's not really what I did for any of the other sets. So that's probably something that I will do next week. I was going to say I would think about doing next week, but I don't want to say think about doing. I do want to be more intentional with everything, and just try my best to have quality reps when it comes down to it, right? After that, I moved into my overhead press. Overhead press was 40 for 5 sets of 5 last week, so I pushed it to 45 for 5 sets of 5 today. With my warm-ups here, you'll see, look, I'm pretty happy with that. My right shoulder feels awesome with this 20 kilo bar. Honestly, I don't know what it is, but it's like it's tracking in a completely different spot than it is when I'm doing this. Like, even at 35, it is uncomfortable, to say the least. It's not like debilitating pain where I should stop, but it's definitely not a pleasant feeling, and it doesn't go away at 50 or 45, but it's definitely tolerable, and I don't think it is hindering my progress to get back to a normal functioning shoulder. I think it's a necessary evil. At some point, I'm gonna have to be stressing the muscle to get that flexibility, and I don't want to necessarily like stop doing everything that I'm aiming for, right? So slowly but surely, I think I'm gonna get back to where I was. So today is just what the third stepping stone and the long journey back. Finished off today with some Bulgarian split squats and then some back extensions. Yeah, today was just another Tuesday. Like once I get past my back squats, I feel like I'm home free. It feels like I can do literally nothing wrong after that, because I feel like the back squats are such a big mental barrier, mental hurdle that I need to get over. And I know I'm plenty strong to do it. It's just like actually doing it is a different story altogether. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.